Hey everybody, my name is Nicktacular and welcome to TitanFall. Hooray! If you have not realized, as you can see on the gameplay, that TitanFall is finally out, the long and awaited multiplayer FPS game of awesome. And today I got something interesting to talk about. Now, as an FPS fan, I have to say Titanfall is a phenomenal game. It's really interesting how you can kind of take your own. It's really hard to be different in FPS, in the FPS industry right now. And I find it very impressive that Respawn Entertainment, I believe they're called. I know it's Respawn something. Yeah, Respawn Entertainment found a way to be individualistic when developing this game. And but other than being an FPS fan, and from an FPS fan's perspective, this game is awesome. But my soul screams competitive FPS, and a lot of people are trying to figure out what the future holds as this game as an eSports title. And I have to say, it's going to require some sort of tweaks. Now, I'm going to discuss what type of tweaks it's going to need. So, the first thing it's going to need is the AI slash specters slash grunts needs to go. Now, I understand that they're put into the game so you can get, it's like, you know, points towards Titan. And I get that and all, but I feel like that if there's a way to make it more unrandom, then that's like a major thing about it being competitive, is it has to not be random. Now, and what I mean by random is you're not going to see the same amount of grunts or specters coming at you. And it's like, instead of reading a human being, like, you could read someone and get the kill. You earn that kill because you read someone, or you outgunned them, or just overall out-teamworked a team and you got a player. You can kill a player. As opposed to, an AI isn't really conscious. It's just, yeah, I'm saying AIs have no soul. But, really, they can't, you can't really outsmart an AI. So basically, if like you just get lucky and walk around and then you end up finding a grunt or a specter, you're given points, even though on the other team they could just not be getting lucky. And that's something that's really crucial to a game being, in my definition of competitive, to make a game, you know, competitive. And the thing is, a lot of people think there's just one way of it being, like there's like one set of ways to make a game competitive, and that's not true, because being competitive is kind of like a broad term. In that sense, I mean, somebody might see, I use this as an example in one of my tweets, yeah, if you're not following me, yeah, but Peggle 2, or Peggle in general, some people wouldn't find competitive. I don't find it competitive at all, and yet some people find Peggle very competitive. They find it very, you know, interesting in a competitive standpoint. However, in my eyes, like an eSport slash competitive title, no, it's not. But yeah, first thing that needs to be done with Titanfall is the randomness of the AIs. If they can find a way to use the AIs in a in like a non-random fashion, like if they were, I don't know, if you could put them in a certain spot of the area, like a certain spot in the map, maybe it would be less random. But I'd rather just see them going all together. Another thing that kind of needs some tweaking is how fast you can get a Titan. Well, that kind of goes back to the first thing I said about the AIs. You can get Titans extremely fast, and I really enjoy the pilot, like what you're doing out of the Titan. Like the guns in the game are really, like good. I was trying to be all like super awesome, come with some vocabulary, but I love the guns in this game. But that's another thing I need to just hold off, Nick. You're going too fast. But the Titans, they need to be able to. I'm really tired of it. It's just so annoying going from really enjoying the outside of the Titan experience, like the actual, you know, being a soldier aspect and maneuvering around the map and using that awesome, you know, like free running mechanics, and then it just becoming like mech assault, and I really don't enjoy that. I think it'd be really cool if, in the competitive settings, if Respawn does come out with one, it'd be really cool if I see Titans as overshield in Halo. Like what Halo overshield is, Titans are to Titans. And I think it'd be even cooler is, imagine like a competitive CTF game where a team strategically holds on to their Titan. Because you can't, like, let's just say in a hypothetical situation, you could actually slowly earn a Titan. Now at CTF, you get, 2 or 3 dead, you drop a Titan, and then your teammate grabs the flag, jumps on the Titan with his teammate, and runs it back. Like that would be a really, really interesting way of seeing how teams can use Titans in Titanfall. But right now, as it is, it's just 6 on 6. Like the first 2 minutes are pilot fights. The actual awesomeness that is Titanfall. You run around, you're outgunning people, you're outmaneuvering, you're doing crazy little loop-de-loops through fire, and then killing them, and then you die, you come back, and everyone's got freaking Titans, everyone's fighting on the streets. It becomes kind of just like the OK Corral in mechs, and that's really unfortunate from my competitive standpoint. Something I do want to say that I really do enjoy is the fact that everyone seems to be using the carbine, and I love that aspect because it reminds me of like in Black Ops 2. A lot of people say, "Oh, well, you should be able to have free range of guns for such and such and blah blah blah." But in my view of competitive, I think it should be one gun that stands out that everyone uses. Excuse me. And it just comes down to how well you shoot, how well you position yourself, and just having a consistent shot, as opposed to, oh, I had this gun in this situation, thus I won. I really can't stand that because I come from Halo, where if you have a BR, I have a BR, it's down to just how consistent are you. And I love the fact that a lot of people are sticking with the carbine because I feel like that weapon is actually a pretty consistent weapon, and it showcases steady fingers and how you maneuver around a map while you're in a battle. And I really, really like that. So what else is there? There wasn't really that much. Yeah, the maps. Here's an issue with the competitive thing. In my view of competitive standards, I feel like you need smaller maps. But then again, as I said, I want to see Titans in competitive play. But how are you going to put Titans in a small map? I think the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you have like a really picture. I can't even picture anything. Falling asleep. Okay, if you have like a small map, but to the right it's like an open area, or to the left, like on the side of the map is just a pure open area. If you were a normal pilot, you'd be absolutely stupid to run down there. I almost feel like there should be like a runway on the side of the map just for Titans. But then it makes Titans just almost obliterated. Like, so there's not really a way to use. There has to be. If you guys have an idea of how you can use Titans in a small map, let me know in the comments below. I'm actually stumped. You guys stumped me. But I just, as a competitive title, I think this game has potential, and I would love to see what it has in store. So with a few tweaks and updates from Respawn Entertainment, I think this game has a really, really bright future, because I need a game to hold me off until the new Halos come out, because boy, am I fucking bored. So thank you guys so much for watching. I am Nicktacular. If you enjoyed what you just heard, the ramble, hashtag the ramble, be sure to hit the like button. Likes truly help out the channel. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. That also helps so much. So guys, thank you. You can watch the rest of this gameplay where I do some stuff. That's what I do. I do stuff. Thanks guys. See you later.
Okay, we have their flag. Flag has been returned to base. Good work. Capture the enemy flag.
Titans prep for launch. Call it when ready.
Picked up their flag. Drop the enemy flag. The enemy returned their flag. Okay, we have their flag. Drop the enemy flag. Alright, get that flag back to base. Move!
Hey, your Titan's good to go. Call it when ready. It's on the way. Stand
The
by.
flag's been taken. Drop the enemy flag. The enemy returned. Okay, our flag's back at our base. They've got our flag. We've got the IMC flag. The enemy dropped our flag. We dropped the enemy flag. Okay, our flag's back at our base.
Auto Titan engaging enemy pilot.
The enemy returned their flag to their base. You're gonna have to go grab it again.